how is everyone doing? And this is another episode of the CX500 over at Diamond City Cycles. But as you can see, I am actually safely at home, back in my workshop, recording the intro to this. As time progressed and as we were building more of the bike and running out of time, kind of the emphasis went on more of building the actual bike so we could get it in a good state to start promoting and raising money for the charity, which is essentially what we're doing here. That filming the intros and outros kind of like took a step back. And that's no big deal because I can join you here now. Going through all the footage that I have from my experience at Diamond City Cycles, there's tons of footage, there's more episodes coming on that. Today's episode is going to be looking at the bars and just pretty much putting those nice Renthal bars on, getting a few nice Motogadget buttons, getting the grips, all those kind of things. The bits that actually start building up the bike so you start to see it come to life. Without further ado, here's the episode. So we've got the bike as we want it, kind of on the stand and the frames around it and everything like that. Still waiting the hub conversion for the rear wheel, but that'll be here in a moment. Then we can lace up the wheels and put the wheels on, and then it'll look a heck of a lot nicer. The cowl, the tank and the front number plate as well as the subframe that goes down there is with Mo Colours, an amazing paint guy, which we'll be doing a feature on as well. His shop is amazing, you'll have to see it. We're going to be putting on these Renthals. I've already unpacked them because I was a bit impatient on wanting to see what they were like. So these are Renthals. They're not fat bars though. I know that's going to disappoint a lot of people, but fat bars, the actual area where they clamp it is, I think it's 1 inch. These are 7/8. So fat bars unfortunately are too fat to fit on these, so we're gonna have to go with some normal ones, but they are wide bars anyway, so a lot of people kind of think that fat bars are wide bars. I mean, these are wide enough as you want them. So that is what we're going to be doing today. Let's put them on. So I'm off now to get the lever, oh my gosh, it's late in the day, it's not the lever, it's the throttle I need. I need a push and a pull throttle, and Manny here is going to guide me to where it is. These ones?
Looking for there.
Oh, okay.
Right. With the dual out.
Yeah. What's the difference between those and those? So even with such a big workshop, my desk is a bit untidy. So this is the lever that we're going. It's a push and pull lever, only from experience. These CX need a push and a pull cable, otherwise the throttle's going to stay open, and that is exactly what's happened to me on one occasion. Silly me. But we will open the throttle, stick it on there and put the leads on. And another thing, as you may have guessed, the other good thing about being here is that I can go up to the shop and pick anything that I want off. So I'm kind of thinking with going with some Biltwell grips again, because I like Biltwell. I like them. I like the grips that they do, but let's have a look at what there is here. Variety is the spice of life, as they say. So, I mean, these are all the Biltwell grips that they have. Bit dark here. Oh, black ones, chocolate ones, chocolate, standard black ones. I want some with a nice grip pattern in it. And that's the same. No, those are for fats. I'm sure these are for fat bars. Aha, I've just spotted the other ones up here. So these are the ones I like. Or should we go for some of these? The fatter ones. Let's go for these. Yes, let's go for these. The reason I've chosen these over the fatter ones is because these are a bit more like tracker grips, really, because they are narrower, they're not wide in the middle and things that I pretty much don't like to ride with wide grips. The ones that bulge out in the middle. So, as a lot of you want to know what kind of controls we're going to use for this, we are going to use Motogadget, the M switch, which I know a lot of people want to see. Motogadget is a really good company as far as technology goes, and people are raving about it all over. So these are little M switches, really neat, really small. You can do a lot with them. Come with instructions. There we go. Got to put them on. Oh, hang on. There's more things here. There we go. Tiny little connectors in there. Open them up, put them on the bars, and then we'll see how we're going to connect them up. So there's a Motogadget button, momentary button, so it's multifunctional. So whatever function that momentary action is assigned to the M unit, it will perform that. But it needs to be grounded. So the nice thing about this is that it'll ground itself to the frame, so you only run one wire to it, and then the rest is grounded. But the only thing is, you have to actually set up the ground yourself. For those of us who aren't that great with wires, we have to do this. Now, I could have used a thinner gauge wire just to make life a lot easier, that's true, but I didn't have one on me. So I had to struggle trying to put that. The ground then is screwed into the middle of these buttons, and then the ground is then carried through the metal, through the bars, the rest of the bike, and so forth and so forth. So that's the second one done, a little bit neater. And then this one is in there, so there's no wire. This is for the brake lever, just for the brake light. But look how neat that is. That's going to go on there. That's the turn signals left and right, and that's all done. I know I'm leaving you in a tense place where you want to see more, so there will be another episode next week of the CX500. But more importantly, head to the link below, head to Diamond City Cycles and donate that $5 towards the Prostate Cancer Foundation. It's such a good cause. 100% of the proceeds go straight to the Prostate Cancer Foundation themselves as well. So that's an even better excuse. And for every $5 you donate, gives you one entry to win that bike, and we will ship it anywhere in the world. Few exclusions apply, but check the T's and C's out below just to make sure that your country is included. Or if you don't really care about winning the bike, just go ahead and donate that $5 anyway. So if you like what you see, subscribe, hit that bell icon, follow me on Instagram, follow Diamond City Cycles on Instagram, and I will see you on Monday with a CB750 time-lapse video, which I know you've all been waiting for. So until Monday's video, ride safe, stay safe, and I will see you then. Bye bye.